Hey, beautiful people, and welcome to the Beauty Hustle Podcast, where we educate and elevate in the beauty industry, but have a real and raw conversation. I'm your host, Beauty the Brave Boss, and today's episode, y'all, we are talking about beauty supply stores. Y'all, let's just say this episode finna get real and raw, okay? So, one thing that I have to say is that I personally have worked in beauty supply stores and it didn't last long. Um, I thought that when I was younger, I thought that working in the beauty supply store would help me get clients. And because, I specialize in healthy hair maintenance, that it would be a benefit to educate Black people when they go into the beauty supply stores about the products that they're using, what not to use, what to stay away from, analyzing their hair, and so on and so forth. And the first one that I worked in, it was a little bit before I left for college. And I just noticed that it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Um, it really opened my eyes to the other races that are in our communities with these beauty supply stores. They need us in the stores. They need us in the stores because most of the time when you see a Black person in the beauty supply store, you're going to feel more comfortable to walk up to them to ask them because, of course, we know what's good for our hair. But one thing that you're going to run into is that a lot of people that they hire don't know nothing about hair. Don't know nothing about hair. And this is why you don't see actual real hairstylists working in beauty supply stores, because then that adds value to their establishment. It adds value to their establishment, and we don't get paid how we should be paid with at the value that we are bringing. If we have a licensed cosmetologist or even somebody who does hair and that's knowledgeable about hair and African American products and all that good stuff, having them inside the store now adds more value to their store, and also it will give them a reputation. Oh, you need to go here because they got an actual hairstylist in there and she know what she's talking about. You see what I'm saying? That brings more money to the store, but yet the hairstylist who worked there is getting paid like $7.25, $8 an hour. See what I'm saying? The math ain't mathing. We bringing all this money to your establishment, but yet we're not getting paid as we should for the knowledge that we have and the value that we are bringing, which is why I am against us African American people working in the beauty supply stores, because we are the value and we have everything to win. And again, I don't think that we should add value to them. For one, they're already coming into our neighborhoods and, getting all of our coins or whatever and all of our business, but yet they treat us as we're thieves, as we're criminals, and things of that nature. Um, why is it that they get to come into our neighborhoods and profit off of us? But yet there are Black-owned beauty supply stores who are struggling. And here's the tea. Did y'all know that less than 5% of beauty supply stores in the country are owned and operated by Black people? And the percentage of companies that distribute beauty products in bulk is even lower. Y'all, we have to do better as a people. Less than 5% in our country, that is embarrassing. That is it's sad. But here I'm going to give you guys a few notes on why it's less than 5%. The wholesale price is higher. Why? If I buy, for example, I'm going to say a jar of, I'm going to say edge control. They're going to sell that edge control to their people at a wholesale price of probably like $1, $2, so that they can take that we're just gonna say $2. They can take that $2 and now bump it up to $8, $8 to $10, depending on what type of edge control it is. Okay. Now, with a Black person at a wholesale price, they're going to give it to you wholesale at like $8. Now, as an African American, I'm buying this wholesale at $8. So now for me to even make a profit off of it, I have to double that. You see what I'm saying? So you got to do 8 times 2. What is So if they sell it to us at $8, I have to double that. So now that $8 edge control that I'm buying at wholesale, I now have to double that, and now it's $16. You see what I'm saying? So from their people, they're pricing it at $8 already, but selling it to me at $8, and now I have to double that to even make a profit off of it. Now, when you walk into a Black-owned beauty supply store and their edge control is $16 and the other people's edge control is $8 to $10, you're gonna go to that $8 to $10 because it's cheaper and it's affordable. And it's the same product. You just saving a couple dollars. But they do that on purpose to keep us down here, which is why a lot of Black-owned beauty supply stores do not survive because the prices are so high. Now, the B side to what I said earlier, in Dallas, I was working in a beauty supply store. Now, she was African, and she wanted a hairstylist in her store. And I was all for it. I'm like, this is a Black queen. I'm all for that. I'm very pro-Black. And we started to go to the wholesale market in here in Dallas. And that's when I started to notice, like, when I walked in her store, I was just like, girl, your prices are astronomical. Like, this is why you don't have any business, because she's like, yeah, business is really hard. People come in, they see the prices, they just walk out. And I'm like, why is that edge control $12? Like, girl, I can go around the corner and get it for $6. Like, why are your prices this high? And she's like, well, it's because of what they're selling it to me for. So I was like, I got to see this firsthand. So we went to the wholesale market, and lo and behold, it was that. It was definitely that. So therefore, I had to help her find other vendors that were more affordable for her prices to come down to match the competition. They are a competition because they're not setting it up for us to win. And I do believe that I know. I know that you would rather go to them because it's cheaper, but I really believe that we need to start taking our money to our own. Even if it does cost a little extra more, because it's the only way we're going to win. There's no way that other ethnicities should come into our neighborhoods and our neighborhoods only and profit off of us. It's just ridiculous. They shouldn't. And then with me working in the beauty supply store, again, like I said, I'm adding value to the store because people are shopping there. They're buying hair. They're like, oh, I can get my hair done here. Like, I can get a wig put on. It's a one-stop shop. But again, the compensation doesn't match. Okay. And another thing with the Black-owned beauty supply stores, I get it. Y'all can be like, oh, well, we don't support them because they have bad attitudes or what have you. So to my Black-owned beauty supply store owners, y'all need to do better. I believe people will want to shop with y'all if y'all do better. Um, y'all have already done something that is out of the norm. You know what I'm saying? And we need to change the narrative of shopping Black owned. And with the beauty supply stores, there's no reason why. There's no reason why every beauty supply store is not Black owned. It's not. It's us. Without us, these stores will not exist. These stores will not be open. These people will not be millionaires to where they are franchising all over the cities, going into different states, people from overseas are coming into our country that we built and making millions of dollars off of us, y'all. We have got to get it together. And like I said, I understand it may cost a little more in the Black-owned beauty supply store. Look, you're going to spend the money anyway. You're going to spend the money anyway. Okay? Why not spend it with your own? Because we need to make a statement. We need to make a statement like we're going to support our people and put our money where it's supposed to be. Our money is not supposed to be in all these foreigners' bank accounts. True tea. It's not. Okay? They could care less about us. They don't care about the products that's in the store. They can't educate you guys on the products that's in the store. Come on, somebody. Am I saying something or not? And the people that they have behind those counters, again, they don't do hair. They don't know anything about hair. But I guarantee you, if you walk into a Black-owned beauty supply store, they're going to put you on game. They're going to put you on game. Somebody on that staff does hair and they know what they're doing and they know what they're talking about. True tea. So why don't we spend our money with our own? Even if it does cost a little more, again, the money is going to be spent anyway. The money is going to be spent anyway. And I do think that every Black-owned beauty supply store, you should have a salon in the back. You should have an area where people can put on wigs. That's more business for you, which is where the business should be. The wigs that y'all buying in these stores are crap. Let's talk about it. The bundles that they are selling y'all are crap. Let's talk about it. They can't educate you on a product. And then let's talk about it. Let's talk about this because we're going to keep it real and raw. Y'all will walk in a beauty. The thing with the beauty supply stores is that in our community, when they open one, it's big, it's elaborate, it's beautiful, it gives the aesthetics, it's clean. And that's why you guys are going. They don't have to do no marketing. I've never seen a beauty supply store do marketing. Never. Promoting? No. I probably heard it on the radio station a few times. But far as like how we have to do, like every day, nonstop, 3-4 times a day, every day, just to get the folks to the grand opening. Why is it that we have to overwork ourselves to get our own people's business? But the other people, they don't have to do anything. They don't got to post a flyer. They don't got to get on social media. And if they do, all they're doing is showing how big and elaborate it is, and you guys are just rushing to the doors the first day that it's open. But a Black-owned beauty supply store has to wait a year, 2 years, or 3 years to see the numbers that they see in a week. We have got to do better. But then, like I said, it starts with the owners, because I have myself experienced some Black-owned beauty supply stores, and y'all owners, y'all attitudes are not up to par. Y'all attitudes are not up to par of how you treat your own people, and you wonder why ain't nobody in your store. Because word of mouth travels very fast, very fast. And you know, it really don't take Black people much of nothing to just cancel you or say, I'm not gonna shop there. You do, unfortunately, you do got to be on your P's and Q's from jump. You have to, in order to get that rapport with your customers. But again, us as Black people, we need to do better. We need to do better with actually supporting our own. Stop making excuses of why you're not going to that Black-owned beauty supply store. Stop making the excuses. Because with the other people, you're not making no excuses of why you're not shopping at that store or why you're even going to that store. It's the stupidest stuff. Like, let's be for real, just like what I explained, because it's big, because it's pretty. Like, so what if that Black-owned beauty supply store, they may not have everything you need, but they got something. If they got just one product that you use on a consistent basis, go to that store and get that product. That's going to help the owner. That's going to help the owner with the revenue and also bringing in more inventory to the store. So what if it's not as big? Y'all know we don't have access to capital like that, but that owner is starting from somewhere. They're starting from somewhere, and we need to support the start where they are at and literally grow with them. That's all they want. Grow with them. Okay? Like, we got to take our power back. Black people, we need to operate in our power. We have the power to elevate these businesses and bring them down in our communities. We do. We got the power. Y'all don't think that it's not strategic for them to come from overseas and target Black people and come in our neighborhoods, a neighborhood that they never even been in, neighborhoods they don't even live in? They will drive an hour just to get to the city. They will drive an hour to get to the hood just so they can get our money. Y'all, come on, y'all. Am I making sense, or is this sense making sense? Like, we have got to do better. I just want to encourage everyone, stop making excuses. The customers, stop making excuses as to why you're not supporting Black-owned beauty supply stores, and go support them. They got some braiding hair. The main thing that African Americans buy in the hair stores is braiding hair and now bundles. But braiding hair is number one. They literally make millions a month just off braiding hair alone. Just off braiding hair alone. Okay? Those millions need to go to our people. They need to go to our people. I don't care if it's just you go to that store to get 5 bags of hair or what have you. Like, go get the 5 bags of hair from I'm gonna say Be Polished, because Be Polished Beauty Supply Store is here in Dallas. Go get the braided hair from them. Like, seriously, y'all, we just need to take our power back and operate in our power, and to know that we are the reason why they are thriving. Because without our money, the business goes down. Okay? No, I'm not saying, I ain't wishing nothing bad on their business, but the narrative needs to switch. The narrative needs to switch. These people should not feel comfortable and think that they just have easy access to us and our money and literally becoming millionaires in less than a year with these beauty supply stores. Like, no. And then let's talk about it. They don't do nothing for the community. I've lived in 3 different cities, 3 different states. I have never seen a beauty supply store do anything for the community. Never. So with the Black-owned beauty supply stores, y'all are already in a position to win. Keep elevating, keep going. I know somebody is watching this and hearing this, and it's going to change their mind. We need to start supporting our own, because there's no reason why the money is in our community. So I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, Black people ain't got no money. We've got the money, because if we didn't have the money, how is it that they have these gigantic beauty supply stores? I'm talking about hair and wigs up to the ceiling. And they're still here years later. So the money is in our community. It's there. Because if it wasn't there, do you think these Arabs and Vietnamese, Chinese, whoever, that they would come to our communities and get our money if the money wasn't there? No. So that's my little rant, y'all. I just think that we need to do better as a community and come together and operate in our power. We need to promote and elevate all Black-owned beauty supply stores. If you are Black-owned beauty supply store, please email me so that I can promote you on my TikTok, on my website. We will have a tab just for you guys, your city and state address and everything, so that people know where you are and they can start shopping with you guys. Submit a video to my email. It will be below here on the screen. Submit that video promoting your store, your city, your state, or what have you, and I'm going to promote it on my platform, no charge, because the people need to know where you are, and they need to know where to come shop and to shop with our own people, okay? this episode. I really hope that it was informational to you all and just educating you guys on what we need to do better as a community. And if you like this video, hit that like button. Comment down below some other topics that you guys want to talk about. Also, hit that red button to subscribe. Share this to your friend, to your uncle, your cousin, your mother, your sister, and your brother, okay? Because we are educating and elevating on the Beauty Hustle Podcast. Until next time, guys, bye.